Bringing the ring to South Central PA, former WWE superstar Jesus Rodriguez, also known as Ricardo Rodriguez, recently opened up 3 Legacy Wrestling in Lancaster County. We are so happy to have him joining us here today to tell us more about 3 Legacies and some exciting events that you have coming up. Jesus, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. First of all, good morning to everybody. Thank you for having me here. I'm excited.
It's our pleasure. All right, so let's learn a little bit about your background and kind of what led you to opening 3 Legacies.
So in the back end of it, there was a lot of issues that I had personally, and I had issues with like addiction and alcohol problems, but eventually I ended up going to rehab here in Lancaster. And then when I got out, thankfully to my partners, my business partners, and Christopher Drysbuck and Bobby Gannett, decided to stay here. And through my sobriety and everything I kind of went through, we decided to open up the academy. And I feel like it was something that was needed, especially after COVID. There was such a desire and a hunger for entertainment. So I feel like this is something that's great and that's needed, and also helps out the students that we have. It gives them a focus, it gives them a drive and a purpose. So that's definitely a big part of it as well.
And to have you involved with it, obviously your background, talk to us a little bit about that, how you got into wrestling and what it was like to wrestle on like one of the biggest stages.
I was very thankful to have spent several years with WWE. I started in 2010 with WWE, and I was there for 4 to 5 years. But I've been wrestling for 16. I started in Los Angeles, California, and then I traveled throughout the U.S., throughout Mexico. I spent time in India. I spent time in Australia, throughout Europe. I just did about a year in Egypt, opening up a wrestling school. So eventually when I came back here, I figured I've trained and I've taught all over the world, but none of them were ever mine. So I figured something like this could potentially could benefit a lot of people and help them live their dreams, and it's something I can call mine, which I'm very thankful for.
And what it was really cool, we were talking just before we started the segment, you said you want to teach the future wrestlers, and then so that they can go out and experience similar things.
Yeah, absolutely. I was very thankful when I was coming up that I had a lot of people help me out, and they gave me the tools that I needed to branch out and then to be able to successfully perform in front of any kind of crowd, any kind of situation, all over the world. So this is kind of what I'm trying to bring. I bring those 16 years of professional wrestling, the international experience to 3 Legacies Wrestling that I can share with the students, so that eventually once they do go out, and they will go out, that they're prepared.
And let's talk about this event you have coming up this week.
I'm excited. It's going to be our third event. It's on the 14th, on this Saturday, at Brightside Opportunity Center at 515 Hershey Ave, down in Lancaster. There's still tickets available. You can go check out on Eventbrite. You can also walk into Red Rose Sports Cards. That's over also in Lancaster. You can pick up tickets there as well. I'm very excited because everything that we're doing from when we started in September up until our big WrestleMania, so to speak, is going to be at the Clipper Magazine Stadium in Lancaster on August 19th. So we're building as much as possible to get to that.
All right, so last but not least, what makes 3 Legacies so special?
What makes it special is that I'm bringing my experience. I'm bringing all the years, all the international experience, the WWE experience, and I feel like that's something that I'm very confident doesn't exist here.
Yeah.
So that's me, and then this is my flag, and this is what I'm carrying, and I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that my students get the best to be able to successfully have a professional wrestling career.
Well, so if you're a fan of wrestling, you want to give it a try, here you go. It's 3 Legacy Wrestling. Jesus, thank you so much for joining us today. Again, that is 3 Legacy Wrestling. It's the event is this Saturday, January 14th. Doors open at 6 p.m. Tickets are available at the door, or you can buy them in advance. We have more information on how to do that on our website, fox43.com.